Raider Nation is obsessed with the quarterbacks in the draft these days. Meanwhile, GM Dave Ziegler said he might not have the answer right away. I can't help but wonder if he agrees with me and isn't that impressed with this quarterback class. The Las Vegas Raiders may need a quarterback, but they also need to be able to affect one. Ziegler owes it to the Raider Nation to take the best player available, too. The defensive line group may have just lost the best player in this draft with the trouble interior defensive lineman Jalen Carter just got himself into. But there are a few other freak athlete defensive linemen out there that went to the combine and made their case to be the best player available when the Raiders pick at number 7 overall. Here are 3 the Raiders should be considering. Interior defensive lineman Bryan Bresee is an athletic freak that couldn't display it in 2022 with all the injuries and illnesses he had. He still got off the ball quickly and was disruptive to opposing offenses, but just wasn't the freak show we were expecting. That led him to being all over the place on a lot of boards. I had him as my guy at the beginning of this offseason because I remember what a freak he was in past years. I figure Carter isn't going to be there at number 7 overall, so Bresee is a good one to go with. Now I have him as a guy the Raiders can take over Carter. Las Vegas has been through too much with Henry Ruggs. At 6'5½", 298 pounds, he ran a 4.86 40 to show he's past all the injuries and illnesses, and he's still the freak athlete he's always been. The Raiders can use a guy like him to fletch quarterbacks like Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert right into edge rushers Max Crosby and Chandler Jones. If the Raiders bring Jerry Tillery back too, that's a solid 4 you can have out there on passing downs. We'll see what the quarterbacks do soon enough, but Bresee just made a good case to go number 7 overall. Another guy the Raiders should consider at number 7 overall is interior defensive lineman Khalija Kancey. Yeah, he has that much in common with them. They're both 6'1", and Kancey's just 4 pounds lighter at 281 pounds. Donald's arms are a couple of inches longer at 32 5/8 inches too. I don't have the strength numbers yet, but the speed is darn near exactly the same. Donald ran a 4.68 40 and Kancey ran a 4.67. The only thing missing is Kancey jumping out of the water into the side of the pool. It's crazy to think that the NFL can find another one that fast, but if you think about it, they didn't. It was the University of Pittsburgh. They found a guy in high school with similar traits, took him in, developed him, and had Donald help develop him. He goes back to Pittsburgh to train a lot and often works with Kancey. Hold up, I'm not trying to say Kancey is going to be just as dominant as Donald. The next whoever is never as great as the original, but Kancey can use his traits to have a great career, and that's all the Raiders are looking for at number 7 overall. Man, it looks like another one of them Georgia boys and snuck up into the first round of the draft. The funny thing is he popped on tape when I was watching Carter. I was like, who's that number 4? It was like he was moving at a different speed than everyone else, and it turns out he was. Nolan Smith confirmed in a big way at the combine that he really is moving at a different speed than everyone else, particularly those lined up on the line of scrimmage. Yeah, he ran an incredible 4.39 40 at 6'2", 238 pounds. He also posted a 41.5-inch vertical leap, which means he has an explosive get-off. His 10-yard split was 1.52. Von Miller's was 1.57. And did you see him run the loop? He has exceptional bend. His get-off, speed, and bend without anything else will get him 12 sacks a year. How do I know? I saw Crosby get 11 sacks as a rookie with just his speed, bend, and motor. He didn't know what he was doing yet. Smith is faster too. He's perfect for the weak side edge while Crosby's on the strong side if someone could talk Chandler Jones into retiring. What would you have the Raiders do? Would you have them trade up for a quarterback that may not make it to week 6? Or would you rather have them trade up for a quarterback that just isn't worth it? Oh my bad, you want the guy with the big arm that can run but can't hit the broadside of a barn. This isn't a great quarterback class, and I'm not sure any of them are any better than Jarrett Stidham. So I say give Stidham a crack at it and pick one of these freak athlete defensive linemen at number 7 overall. At least you know you're getting a good prospect you can develop and work with. I want the best player available, not a guy that's overhyped and manufactured because he's a quarterback. Thank you for watching. See you next time.